on and off street sounds that come into the house. Turn them off when I turn the mobile on. Surveillance plane over the top of the house right now. The sound will come out hopefully, but probably not. Basically surveillance everywhere. The work is done in conjunction with the human mind, controlling the human mind, the human mood, the human thoughts. They're extracting all my human thoughts and ideas by making me angry, because when you get angry, your mind becomes overproductive. And they read my human thoughts, give them to their android disciple beings, which look like other human beings, but they're not real human beings, because they are working against real human beings, secretly, covertly, undercover, all around, everywhere, using every tactic, every possible scenario that looks normal and natural, so that they can control and take over the human mind, but also use the human mind for their benefit to control. Because if they take my ideas, my thoughts that are human, real human thoughts, and then they pretend to have those same thoughts and ideas, they look human, see? And they have control and power. Yesterday was so hot. And then I sort of said to myself, here comes the rain again. Because we need rain, because it was so hot and dry. And half an hour later, the rain absolutely just poured down for about 3 hours straight. In fact, it was so heavy, it almost flooded. And I was then saying, please rain, stop, because I'm stranded down the road and I can't get home because I didn't bring an umbrella or anything. And I had to wait down there for a long time because it just poured. But the funny thing is, well, not the funny thing, it didn't surprise me, was that although it was unwalkable weather, like I was stranded down there, and I really needed to get home, I was tired, these artificial ones were literally walking through very heavy rain that was almost like, and most of them were soaked through because they had to be seen by me. They had to get my energy. they had to still patrol and try to control, because their life depends, and that's where you can prove the insanity, or the proof that a normal human being wouldn't do that. This is how I can show it or know it, because they will literally walk through a hurricane. If you're there, if you're stranded under a shelter or something, or around, they will literally, if they're in your line of sight, they will literally walk through a hurricane to be sane, to get the energy, because see, their life depends on the energy. Whereas a normal human being, their survival would depend on avoiding the hurricane or the rain or the bad weather. See, am I making some sort of valid point or not? I think so, because I've lived for a long time, and I know that people just don't deliberately walk through bad weather. A normal human being just doesn't allow themselves. People were literally soaked through, as though they had jumped into a swimming pool when it stopped somewhere, because of what they were prepared to walk through to get into my line of sight, because of the rain. And because the rain came because of